President, while I appreciated the opportunity to talk today about the very real need for bipartisan tax reform that helps working families grow the economy and doesn't increase our debt, I'd like to turn to another important topic: the impending departure from my office of Megan O'Neill, my Director of Scheduling. Megan has been a part of our office for more than 5 years, and she leaves later this month for an exciting new opportunity in New York City. Megan is quite simply one of the most capable, resourceful, intelligent, effective, and kind people I have ever had the honor of knowing or working with. One of the most well-worn sayings here in Washington is that everyone is replaceable, and while that may be true for me, and it may be true for you, and it may be true for many others here, it is simply not true of Megan. She is truly irreplaceable. I owe Megan a huge debt of gratitude for her years of service to my office, to Delaware, and to our country. Many of us who have worked with her will gather to thank her and wish her well, but I also wanted to take a few minutes to talk about and probably embarrass this remarkable woman. She is from nearby Chevy Chase, Maryland, but more importantly, at least in my opinion, she graduated from the University of Delaware as a fighting blue hen with a degree in economics and international relations. She interned in my Wilmington office during her senior year at UD and quickly became a staff favorite. Upon graduating, Megan moved to Washington, and I hired her as a staff assistant, working at the front desk in my DC office, a particularly demanding job, juggling visiting constituents, constant phone calls, supervising interns, and she proved herself to be mature and capable, and I promoted her several times in quick succession until she took over as my Director of Scheduling in August of 2015. Over the course of her time in my office, I've come to deeply respect her as a professional, but more importantly, to admire her as a person. In addition to being incredibly competent, strategic, and quick on her feet, it is Megan's boundless patience and optimism I will most miss. Regardless of how stressful, jam-packed, and uncertain a day may be, Megan is always able to ensure that everything gets done, that every constituent is heard, every important issue is raised, and that this senator doesn't lose his mind. Megan is also famous for her seemingly permanent smile and sunny disposition. Some of her colleagues in my office chimed in with a few anecdotes. Oftentimes, I was told throughout the day, Megan will announce she's off to get a fun drink, which might sound like a margarita, but is in fact always a raspberry lemonade-flavored Dasani sparkling water. When something comes up Megan likes, whether it's a favorite TV show, album, or new restaurant, she exclaims, "That's my jam." She also loves to travel, but one thing that makes her different is that when she has a trip upcoming, she's just excited to plan it out minute by minute as to actually go. I can't talk about Megan without mentioning her family. She speaks frequently and lovingly about her parents, Michael and Donna O'Neill, and her younger brother, Matt. And as anyone who knows Megan is well aware, each summer she's a key part of O'Neill Week, when she joins her parents, brother, cousins, and extended family in beautiful Bethany Beach, Delaware, to play Olympics-style beach games, eat, drink, and enjoy each other's company. Mr. President, anyone who understands the Senate knows how essential schedulers are to everything that goes on here. No staffer has a more challenging, demanding, or complex role. We senators have big vocabularies for our long-winded speeches, but the most important word a scheduler says is no. And Megan mastered the art of saying no in a firm, professional, appropriate way, even when this senator seems to always want to say yes. Schedulers wear too many hats to count. They're field generals, firefighters, political advisors, logisticians, psychologists, diplomats, managers, and air traffic controllers. They work as hard or harder than anyone else here, but so often go unseen or unheralded. Maybe that's why Senate schedulers are a very tight-knit group. Megan often speaks with great fondness and respect for her counterparts in other Senate offices, and it doesn't surprise me they think highly of her. One of Megan's counterparts said she is, quote, always quick to share advice and ideas and has been a great source of support when any of her colleagues need kind words. She's efficient and effective while also being nice and compassionate. Megan's compassion is, at the end of the day, what makes her such an incredible person and an irreplaceable part of our team. Regardless of who someone may be, when they work with Megan, they're treated with dignity and respect. Time and again, I've heard from people so grateful for her generosity, patience, and kindness, and I've seen her help and stick up for her colleagues even when that was difficult to do. So, Mr. President, let me close by simply saying to my friend and colleague, Megan O'Neill, thank you. Thank you for everything you've done for me, for your colleagues, for your friends in the Senate, for the state of Delaware and our country. The Senate is a place full of amazing, hardworking, and talented people, but even among them, you have stood out in your time here, and we will all miss you dearly. Thank you.